Here we go. We have a new year, the year 2024 in the Berlin real estate market. We're now having already February, so we know already what's happening this year in the Berlin real estate market. Please stay on this video and watch this video if you want to know what's happening to prices, interest rates, and of course, the rents. So the three major topics is pricing, interest rates, which is basically combined to pricing. The second one is, of course, the new build, the new stock that's coming to the market. And the third one are the rents, what's happening to the rents. First of all, let's start with a quick view. In the last year, where we had a very bad year in the Berlin real estate market, we have lost between 10 to 15%. That's really significant. However, we have seen by the end of last year that the amount of transactions have been going up and up. So November and December have been strong months last year. January this year is already very strong. And we can already see that the interest rate is staying stable. We just had a drop of interest rate from 4.5% now to 3.5% in average. And we are expecting stable interest rates. So even the central bank might lower interest rates, but we still think we're going to stay around the 3%-ish interest rate for the whole year of the year 2024. Having said that, that means pricing will just have dropped between 10 to 15%, will continue to stay stable, and maybe slightly go up by the end of this year. So prices might pick up by the end of this year. So what that means is that if you are a buyer, you should buy in the first quarter or the first 6 months this year in Berlin. If you're a seller, you know already that if you haven't already dropped prices last year, you should do so, because all the other units which are overpriced over the market are not really selling because the other seller have dropped prices. So these people are selling now, they have dropped prices by 10 to 15%, and the buyer has now a better interest rate. So this is where we see a better market happening. That's on the pricing side. The second topic is the amount of properties coming to the market, which is, sorry to say, very, very horrible. We have very limited amount of properties who are now under construction and being delivered to the market. Why? Because last year and even the year before have been pretty bad years for developers. Very little people have bought apartments because interest went up so significantly. So that means that a lot of developers have stopped or canceled new projects. So there will be very little stock in the next 2 to 4 years on the Berlin real estate market. And that's very important for you as a buyer, because it also means that the rents will go up, especially for the new build apartments where you can ask a market rent. Just quickly for you, the market rent in Berlin is between 18 to 25 euros per square meter. And the regulated rent is between 8, maybe to 10, if you're lucky, 12 euros net per square meter. So the market rent is double the regulated rent. So regulated rent are for apartments who are old apartments, have been completed before the year 2014, right? So for you guys, it's important. 3 things to remember. Rents are going up. Prices have dropped by 10 to 15% on average. There's very little stock coming to the market. And prices will go up either by end of this year or maybe next year, because we can see already transactions are going into the right direction. If you want to have a personal appointment with my team or with myself, please feel free to contact us on the blacktable-properties.com.